Right, let's look at this question. We are required to solve for x, and then we're given this inequality. What do you do when you're given such an inequality? Right, we need to factorize this, okay? So it's x plus 2, and then if we factorize x squared plus x minus 6, you must get the two brackets. So it's going to be, right, x plus 3 and then x minus 2, right? And then now what we do next, we have to get the critical values, okay, from these three: x plus 2, x plus 3, x minus 2. So if x plus 2 is equal to 0, we're getting x is equal to negative 2. And then if x plus 3 is equal to 0, we get x is equal to negative 3. And then if x minus 2 is equal to 0, we get what? X is equal to 2. So these are the critical values, and then you write them on the number line like this, right? And then this is negative infinity, this is positive infinity, right? We have negative 3, you can put negative 3 here, right? We have negative 2, this one, so we can put it here, and then we have 2, right? And then we check which values are going to be giving us an answer which is less than or equal to 0, right? So here if we check, we're saying less than or equal to 0, but x cannot be negative 3, because if x is negative 3, this becomes undefined. And then x cannot be 2 also, because if x is 2, it becomes undefined. So x is equal to negative 3 cannot be included, so we use the open circle like that, because cannot be included. And then x is equal to 2 cannot be included also, because if x is 2, this thing becomes undefined, right? And then we have how many regions here? We have A, B, C, and D, right? Okay, A will be x less than negative 3. Okay, remember 3 cannot be included. And then B, our x can be less than or equal to negative 2, but greater than 3, because 3 cannot be included. Greater than negative 3, sorry, because negative 3 cannot be included. And then C, we have x greater than or equal to negative 2, but less than 2. Remember saying that 2 cannot be included. And then we have D, which is saying x greater than 2. 2 cannot be included. See that? So we have these 4 parts. Now we want to check where the expression is going to be less than or equal to 0. So less than 0, it means negative, right? So what do? We look for any value which is less than negative 3. Let's use negative 4, right? Let's say if x is negative 4, and then we substitute our value into this, we're going to use this, right? If x is negative 4, it's going to be negative 4 plus 2 over negative 4 plus 3, and then over, and then negative 4 minus 2. This will give us a negative answer. Then this will give us a negative answer. Then this will give us a negative answer. Right? Negative over negative times negative is just like negative over positive. So this is negative. So it means here is negative. Right? Means less than 0 here. Okay? And then we go to the next one. Let's check B part. Let's pick any value which is between negative 3 and negative 2. Let's say negative 2,5. Where there's x, we put negative 2,5. Negative 2,5 plus 2, and then negative 2,5 plus 3, and then negative 2,5 minus 2, right? Negative 2,5 minus 2, right? Negative 2,5 plus 2, that would be negative. Then negative 2,5 plus 3, that is positive. Then negative 2,5 minus 2, that is negative, right? This one will give us negative. So negative over negative is positive. So this is positive here, means greater than 0. Positive means greater than 0, right? We go to the C part. Right, let's pick any value which is between negative 2 and 2. It will be 0. I think 0 will be the easiest one. So 0 plus 2, and then over 0 plus 3, then 0 minus 2, right? 0 plus 2 is positive. 0 plus 3 positive, and then 0 minus 2 negative, right? So positive over positive times negative, that would be negative, right? So this is negative. And then the last one, this part, let's pick any value. Let's pick maybe 3 greater than 2. Let's pick 3, right? Where there's x, we put 3, so it becomes 3 plus 2, right? And then 3 plus 3, and then 3 minus 2, right? 3 plus 2 is positive, then 3 plus 3 is positive, then 3 minus 2 is positive. So it means here we're getting a positive answer. We want a solution where this expression is less than or equal to 0. So we have this, we have this. So it means our answer is x less than negative 3, negative 3 not included, because if x is negative 3, the expression becomes undefined. Or x is between what? 2 and negative 2. Negative 2 included. Okay, right. Or you can write it like x element of negative infinity to negative 3, then union square bracket, because negative 2 is included, negative 2 to 2, like that, 2 not included, and then x greater than 2 is out. So this is the solution that you can have.